You know, Peyton's NFL royalty. Tom was not drafted in the first round. That's well documented. Later in the draft, didn't even start, was often pulled at Michigan. So he had a different path to the NFL. Is that bitterness still remained? Would you call it competitiveness, chip on the shoulder? It does seem like Tom is almost obsessive still to this day about the draft and about Michigan and not being royalty day one in the league.
Without question. I mean, that's exactly right. He broke some record. I think it was Joe Montana's maybe playoff touchdown record last season. So I went up to him in the locker room before he came into the interview room, and I said, "Hey, you just broke Montana's touchdown record." And Colin, what he said to me, he goes, "Pretty cool. Not bad for a sixth-round pick." and that's 15 years later. So he does. He's carried it around his entire career. It's driven him. It's what's made him great. He's told me he never wants to come off the field in practice to give his backup a chance, no matter who it is, to take his job. He says he goes out to practice every day with the one thought that he has to prove to Belichick that he's still the best quarterback for the Patriots. And you'd think at this point maybe he'd lighten up a little bit, but he felt he was so mishandled and it was so unfair what happened to him at Michigan that he's just carried this through. I mean, it's almost 20 years since all the ups and downs of Michigan, and the guy's the most accomplished quarterback in NFL history, and he still does carry that chip on his shoulder on a daily basis, not just on Sundays, but on a daily basis at practice as well.